So, breaking news out of the NBA today. Or not today, this was like yesterday, but I'm a little late. Fred VanVleet is out for the season. He's injured, and this is very unfortunate. For a Rockets team who have title hopes with just adding Kevin Durant, who is at the tail end of his career. Honestly, might be his last year of his prime. They got him for pretty much nothing, but still. This is going to be a season that they're really going to hope to get the championship or at least go far into the playoffs. And with no Fred VanVleet, that means no reliable point guard. And we don't know if Reed Shepard or Ahmed Thompson are ready to run the offense. And we sure know that Kevin Durant cannot because honestly, he's too old. He's not as old as the Clippers team, but we know he can't run an offense. We saw it in Phoenix. He couldn't do it. And honestly, I just wouldn't trust him to run an offense in 2025. He's just not good enough of a passer, or he won't result in winning. I'll just say that. But an option that the Rockets could go in that could automatically raise their ceiling for a lot of shooting, but they still probably need shooters, so we're gonna add that to the checklist. They need a true point guard to just run the offense, and they already have defense and all that covered. So really, they just need a point guard to run the offense who can also shoot. So there are some options out there like maybe a Tyler Hero, but he's getting injured. But honestly, I think the most realistic option is Coby White of the Chicago Bulls. But what would that trade look like? So let's just say the Houston Rockets GM just calls up the Chicago Bulls and says, "We'll give you Shepard, Clint Capella, and a 2030 first round pick and our 2032 first round pick for Coby White straight up." What do you think the Chicago Bulls are saying? Now, honestly, with the Chicago Bulls management making questionable trades like trading Caruso for Josh Giddey, which looks like it's working out. I mean, Thunder won the championship, but the Bulls got arguably one of their top three best players or just young players on the team. I would say best young player, but I still think Modest has a higher potential, and I think Noah Senge has a higher potential, but still, offseason, they got Isaac Okoro out of the Lonzo Ball trade. Now, honestly, I think people hate on that trade, but it was still pretty good. But getting into this, the Chicago Bulls get two picks because in the future, I mean, they have Shengun, Thompson, but Kevin Durant is going to be long gone by then. And even if he is there, he's not going to be the all star, all NBA caliber player that he is this year. Valuable first round picks for a team that, as it's looking like right now, their title window is this year or next year potentially. Not even in a few years where they could get a start down the line, but it's not likely. I mean, it is likely, but honestly, probably not. For the Houston Rockets, this just means they get Coby White, they get their added shooting, which Coby White was an amazing shooter last year, but they also get a passer to run their offense, a playmaker who could run their offense and just overall make this team a lot better. This opens up spacing next to Amen Thompson to let Amen Thompson do his thing. Coby White doesn't have like any playoff experience like at all as a top three option on this team potentially. I mean, you could argue over Amen Thompson because I think he probably will be better than Amen Thompson. You also have Shangoon who looked amazing. I'm just gonna say amazing last year. Or not that last year in the Euro Cup. Kevin Durant, he's Kevin Durant. You know who he is. Now, a potential starting lineup for the Houston Rockets, if this trade does happen, is Coby White, Amen Thompson, Kevin Durant, Jabari Smith, and then Shangun at the five, with having Eason, Steven Adams, and a bunch of other guys off the bench. And this is a pretty well-rounded team with shooting, defense, consistent playmakers, which I think Coby White's a good playmaker. I mean, Thompson's a good playmaker. Shangun looked like an amazing playmaker. Kevin Durant's an okay playmaker. Jabari Smith can play make a little bit. And honestly, this is a well-rounded team. Now, they don't have a consistent leader, but Ime Udoka might have to be their team leader, which is unorthodox for a coach to be the team leader. But honestly, Ime Udoka might be the one to pull it off, even though he's had some interesting decisions earlier in his coaching career, specifically with the Boston Celtics. But honestly, I think if they add Coby White in this hypothetical trade, they don't lose too much. I mean, Clint Capella was most likely a third string center, maybe even fourth. Was just kind of here because he used to play here back when James Harden got here. You also have Reed Shepard, who honestly, third overall pick, didn't play that much. And the Chicago Bulls just get another guard, which honestly, they already have Josh Giddey. They already have Ayo Dosunmu. But Reed Shepard has potentially a high potential, and they could ship him off to a new team later. Maybe bad for Reese Shepard's career trajectory, but the Rockets need to do what they need to do. Now, what do you guys think of this trade? Do you think this could turn out well for the Houston Rockets or well for the Chicago Bulls? Who you guys think win this trade? If this does go down and it looks a little different, we can relook at it. But honestly, I think the Rockets should do this because they just need some added playmaker and shooting, and they don't give up that much in this trade. And then the Chicago Bulls get some good assets, some assets that they can ship off potentially, and just could help just rebuild their team into a contender one day. Honestly, it's a win-win trade. What do you guys think? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you.